Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So I know it's been a while since I did any kind of haul video, but since Black Friday's been and gone, I've decided to combine both my Black Friday and my Christmas haul into one. So not only to, reduce time, but one of my Etsy items finally came around Thursday and Friday, so yeah, I'm just going to be showing them. So the first things I'm going to show you are from Etsy. Now, it's the first time I've ever used Etsy. I think I've got to thank Simply Spooky for that because she's part of small business, and obviously she buy from Etsy that you support small businesses. So yeah, one of the items finally came last Thursday or Friday, but first, both from America. First is this Steele Pin. It's enamel. This was one of the first items that came. So this image actually symbolises Peter in a really good way. He is stuck on my wall, hence the blue tack on the back. So it's just a quite kind of small pin, really. It's really thin. I didn't expect it to be this thin. The colours are very bright, which is nice. So I've got another set of pins, but I'll show them in a minute. This used to be on my bag, but now it's just on one of my little pin board. I don't even call it a pin board, but that's the only thing that I didn't like about it. It's really thin. I didn't expect it to be thin. And also this little pin here is not exactly in the middle, so it kind of slides around a little bit. So that's the first thing, and it came in. I actually particularly wanted to keep this little package because it's one of the first things little package I received from America. So reason why, because it has all the US postage, $14.50, and it says Art from Darkness there, and it has US postage because everything is all wrapped nicely, all bubble wrap and everything. And I knew I had to pay import charges, but it's well worth it, especially an item that was actually from where Peter Steele was from, so New York, and it's handmade, so that's one of the things. And it came in this little plastic packet as well, so it fits really nicely. So everything was packaged well, so you know what you're getting. And the last thing that finally came, probably Thursday or Friday, were these pins. As you can see, typo related. I think it's going through like a kind of a typo phase thing, and I just wanted a little memorial thing. So, little pin badges. This one replaces my enamel one. As you hopefully can see the size difference. And the other ones are... I'm just going to take them out. So one of them is the Vinland. Nice, homemade. I know these jingle a little bit. Next we've got the Bloody Kisses logo. And then we have the World Coming Down one. I can't remember which one it is, the symbol they have on the CD. And they all came in this little pouch here as well, which is nice. And a little nice touch were little thank you post-it, which is nice. I did kind of inquire about my package because I ordered it back in November, and well, I'm thankful that it finally came. So those were the only Etsy things. So next I'm going to show you some clothing items that I got from Blackcraft Cult, or from Impericon, which is a German site. So it came this little Christmas packet. It had Impericon with the little Christmassy things on it, and I'm not sure if this patch came with this with the Impericon Blackcraft Cult order, but it has parental advisory, explicit lyrics, this little patch. Don't know if it came with this order or the Dark Side clothing. Clothes that I'll show you, and it came with, I'll show you the actual item in a minute, but it came in these little cards, postcards. And that was one of the reasons why I wanted to do it at the time of getting this, because it was during the 20% off Black Friday, but for some reason I couldn't do it at the time, so I just thought I might as well just combine both Christmas and the Black Friday all together. So 15% off merch, and that's why originally I was going to show you the code, so whoever actually would see this video first would get the code. But of course it isn't it isn't valid anymore, so because it finishes on the 1st of November to the 30th, so it's not valid anymore. But anyway, it doesn't matter because Impericon always has offers anyway, like free beanie or free poster, so it's quite simple. And my order actually came earlier than the American Blackcraft Cult official site did, because that was all from America and this one's from Germany. Which is kind of silly. I should have known really, because Germany is closer to here than America is. So first thing when it came with this little thing as well, the little Christmas special, so all the different things you might win. It's all in German though. So I got PS5 and everything. Christmas sweaters. So I only bought 2 tops, one of which I bought my dad a Queen top, so I got for Christmas. They had different varieties, but I particularly chose the one with the logo on it, which is quite simple. So it's that. And then for me, I bought this Blackcraft Cult top. I was hoping it was slim fit, just like my Death card one, which I got from America, but that's one of the things that will put me off on buying from Impericon in the future, because they're the only site that actually sell Blackcraft Cult stuff, apart from the American site, which I'm still subscribed to, because they do slim fit stuff, and that's the only thing I was really disappointed of, because this isn't slim fit. This is the smallest size, but it just isn't. It's just plain. Just the back is plain, which is also disappointing. I always want things with something on the back on them, whether it be leggings or jumpers. I did actually want I originally wanted the other Death one with the big logo, not the logo, but the big image on it, but I settled on this one because I like the design and it kind of looks like Thor's hammer. And there's another little thing that I got, which it's not here, which is also typo negative related. And the reason why I got it, because it has an image on the back. It says Jesus Christ looks like me, and that is part of the Christian Woman album. Or was it Bloody Kisses album? Yeah. So, yeah, it's got the Christian Woman things on the back. And this image of the girl looks like me a little bit. So yeah, that's the main reason why I got it, was the image on the back. And also I just didn't want to stand out from the crowd, because I don't know, just some of their images just kind of explicit for me. I had just too explicit, so I usually just wear this to bed. So this was, I think, I can't really remember if this was part of a discount on all black tops. I think it was 5% or whatever it was, but yeah. This is the only item I wanted, because obviously proper band merchandise are expensive. And I wasn't sure if this was the official merch, but it says Gildan on there, and that's one of the things I kind of was questioning about, because Gildan are just the generic branding of normal t-shirts. But of course, when I found out that it is just the official merch, which is the easiest type of shirt to use. Again, I was kind of hoping this was slim fit, but it's not, which is totally fine, because, you know, I do love this top. So that's all the Impericon things I've got. I say Blackcraft Cold because that's where the closest I can buy Blackcraft Cold stuff from. So the next clothing I got from Darkside, only 2 shirts, one of which I've tried on but I haven't worn. Came with this Darkside logo. And it's peel off. I'm not sure if this is the new version the new range. So this is, I can't remember what it's called, but this is what it looks like. So if you want to go on their website, Dark Side Clothing, then this one is the most popular one. So I don't know if this is still on there. And nothing on the back again, which is not what I wanted, but it's thin material, which isn't good, and it's the smallest size. Well, it's not the smallest size. I'm small, but this fits perfectly, almost perfectly. And there's another one, also from the same store, but it's thicker material, which makes me think that it was the old stock. So I picked this design in the last moment because on my list I wanted a skull with a raven on it. And the image, it's kind of washed out in a little bit. It's not white as it's showing on the camera, it's yellow. And the back is just plain, and this is kind of too small for me rather than the other one, which obviously makes me think it's old stock because of not only because of the thicker material, and also for the little barely any stretch on the neck compared to this one, which is more stretchy out. But yeah, I'm not sure about that. That was kind of really. So the next clothing is from just from Peacock's downtown. They were doing a closing down sale, so I got 2 pieces. One of which is a cardi. Of course, they had many sizes, but I chose a small. I originally kind of was mulling over a medium because I like kind of baggy cardis, but I ended up with a small, with small sleeves. Just something to wear in the evenings because that's what I particularly wanted. And I got some essential leggings, really, because the pair that I have already is starting to wear away, starting to develop holes. So I got a new pair. Still got the tag on, but you know, I haven't worn it yet. And it's like joggings almost. It doesn't have any belts, holes. So it's just plain black, which is similar to my other ones I have, which I used to wear all the time because it's super skinny and it's kind of frame fitting around my legs and my butt. So, and the last piece of clothing I got from eBay, but it's like £20, and originally it was, I think on the band site it was probably 30 or something. That's the tag, and it is a stag Christmas alternative jumper that I wore on Christmas Day. Which is kind of weird from eBay. You didn't think that they sell proper clothes, you know, from eBay, but it's a stag. It has lacing down the side as well. On each arm they have different labels on the side. Quite thick material. This is kind of big for me, but I particularly wanted a medium because I like baggy things. And one thing that kept on doing on Christmas Day, throughout the day, this ribbon kept on untying itself, and it always kept on having to wrap around the wrists just to secure it. So yeah, that's that. And to go with it, I bought Mum a Stagger Necklace from eBay. But because she likes collecting skulls, kind of when she goes out walking. So I particularly wanted to get her this because not only is it stag, but it's kind of quirky and it's from Alchemy Gothic. It's light as well. You don't expect it to be light, but it is. Yeah, so it's kind of a joined Christmas present, really, because it's for me and for her, so that's why I got it. This costs like 25 quid or something. So that's that. So the next things that I'm going to show you I got from eBay. I'm not sure if this is everything recent eBay purchases, but most of them are going to going to show them in a collection video. So first I bought the £5 bidding, I think, or by now, can't remember, the Him singles collection. Now I'm a big Him fan, so this, I won't be including everything. This will be in a separate video of all my Him collection, which will be called, so it contains all the singles from 1996 until 2003, I think. So it's a nice big box. It contains all the little albums in there. And just give you a little taster of what is to come. Got everything that's on the back. And everything in my collection video. In this collection video that I will be doing a little taster, a little hint of a collection video. I will be showing you everything that I have in regards to Hymns of Infernal Majesty. It won't be everything, but it'll be most of the things. Just a little taster. This is a little cardboard sleeve. It doesn't have the album lyrics, but does have the CD. It's all Tears Heartless CD. That's why obviously the main reason why I got these is because obviously I'm a big Him fan. And I think the reason why, I don't know, but I think people prefer the jewel cases because they contain the lyrics in them. But I actually prefer these because I actually prefer the cardboard sleeves. So that's that. Nice purchase. £5, I think. Next is, well, mostly the only next couple of items from eBay are games. So first I bought Outlast Trinity. £25. I know Outlast is quite expensive now. It could go for like £30 or £40. This was from a Glasgow seller. Both games from Glasgow. They both work, obviously. I know eBay's wasn't known for to be the best site to sell games, yes, but they won't be. Let's say had a bit of a reputation back then, but now so it's a very good place to buy stuff. But that's it for eBay. No more eBay for me because I had a bit of an addiction, and now it's completely stopped now. Not only because of the things I was going through, but also for recent losses, which is understandable, the reason why I shopped on eBay, but not anymore. I put my foot down, not anymore. And it isn't just the money issue, it's not that, it's it's mainly just the mentality wise, because when I buy eBay, sure you get that rush, but it's, you know, it's like once you get the item, once you order the item, you get excited. Once you get the item, the excitement is gone. So I know what I'm doing now, no more. But anyway, this Glasgow seller said to me, had feedback on eBay. My feedback to him or her was obviously very good. Things there. And he or she said, awesome speed of lightning payment, if not quicker than lightning. So that's really, really good. So, a shame that the slipcover doesn't have any backing artwork to it or any manual. Of course, that's the norm now for PS4 games these days. But, and also, I do have a PSN account. I do sometimes get games on there, but I mainly prefer physical copies. So, yeah. The only exception for the Sims 4 add-ons and like indie games. So, that's that one. Next are some Ps2 games. Because the PS2 was the second system I ever owned. The first one was a Sega, but that was when I was a kid. So first up is Driver Parallel Lines Collector's Edition, and I do own collector's things. That's why I went, which was what my purpose was on eBay in the first place, was to buy rare stuff. This is a steelbook, and unfortunately it doesn't contain the manual. And I expected it to come with a map because, you know, these collector's editions probably do come with a map. It will make sense. But it doesn't. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day because everything is in the game anyway of what to do. It comes with a soundtrack though, so that's a little artwork in there, and the Ni no Kuni the Ni no Kuni steelbook. Actually, no, the Spyro steelbook that I originally wanted. Well, doesn't come this little strip there that says its name, and I originally did actually want it, but not anymore, simply because of that reason. The soundtrack, it has, did I mention this was by Atari? So it has tracks from Fox and famous, I can't remember the famous band that had little input in this. But anyway, that's the steelbook. It's a little slip cover. I remember playing the PS2 version of Driver. I remember playing the demo quite a bit. Yeah, that's that. Next is another collector's edition. It is Lara Croft Tomb Raider Anniversary. It is the 10th anniversary, I think. Again, I'm not sure because at the moment they have a showing this 10th anniversary Tomb Raider that wasn't unveiled until now. So this is this. £10 this cost, buy now, because I just wanted to buy now. I don't like to bid it for things anymore. But thankfully that has finally stopped. It's got a weight off my shoulders, so I'm very glad I'm stopping it altogether. But yeah, let's open it up. The reason why I got this is because it contains the special edition disc, the soundtrack, and the actual game disc, and most importantly, the manual as well. So yeah, I know at the end of the day, you know, it doesn't matter because it'll be in your head anyway, just all the controls. So that is that. The next is Tomb Raider Underworld. This is the last Tomb Raider game that I needed. The manual, when I got it, came in a package that was said fragile on it, and I don't think that was necessary. And also, I got this at not £15, £20, and I sort of complained, or at least left feedback saying. So first off, not only was it the sticker on it, it's an old sticker, which I'm going to peel off, it's easy to peel away anyway, but I had to clean the case was dirty, so I had to clean it, but not only that, but it was in a crappy, very light case, the really cheap PS2 cases compared to the normal ones. At first I thought this is the American cases, but it isn't. So the most important thing is it contains the manual and everything works. So apart from the dirty outer coverings of it, and I wasn't shortchanged. I know this was like the first cheap Tomb Raider Underworld game I found. I know you can get these on PS3, but I just prefer the PS2 aesthetic because of the case and the manual, which is understandable. So, and I know the controls are much better on PS3 compared to this, but I wanted this version. Next one I'll be including in a collection video, but this is my favourite game on PS2, and it has been my first ever adventure game on the PS2, and my dad got me the original game, and this is Primal. This is a collection edition with the crystal case, and so kind of a story here. I had to buy two, so I've got two versions. This one is the crappy version because it's kind of scratched, and this one contains, the reason why I bought this one is because it contained the VIP ticket, which I needed, but it doesn't exist anymore. The website doesn't exist, but has a special PIN number, and you can access hints and secrets on primalgames.com, which doesn't exist anymore, and also you can win a surround sound speaker system. So I only wanted it because of the VIP cards. It was for bidding, and I was the only person to bid for it, and I won. So it contains 2 discs. It has the game, which I already have twice now, or 3 times. I'll purchase it on PS4 as well, so that'd be like 4 times, I think. Yeah, 4 times. And then it contains the 16-volt combat soundtrack, as well, which I listened to. I was disappointed that I didn't contain the original OST soundtrack, but I've got that now, but I'll show that in my collection video. Snap! The last PS2 game that I'm probably ever gonna buy, maybe. I've still got a few things that I want, but in regards to eBay, it's the last game I'm ever gonna buy on eBay. Glad about that. I am. So that is Kaya Dark Lineage. I finally decided to get it after mulling it over, because I know that the end is very anticlimactic. Because at the end it's Kaya's dad that's trying to kill you, and you can't even get back. You gain the access to your portal and your brother, and then you try to go back, but then it just leaves you hanging at a stupid cliffhanger where it doesn't take you back. It hints you to a sequel, but there was never were a sequel. I remember this being advertised as well. I remember you getting the original PS2 magazines, but for some reason we just didn't get it. The main thing is it's complete. The manual, the disc is in my console, so I'm playing it at the moment. A good condition as well, so that's all my eBay things forever, I think. Hoping it will be, because my own personal choice. So next I'm going to show you a few Christmassy pieces, and then I'll a bid adieu for the next video. So my nanny, so obviously considering the whole COVID situation that we can't visit any of our relatives or family members, my nan gave me some money, and I went to a garden centre to pick out something I wanted, and it is a skull with a fairy on it. Now, like I said, with regards to the top that I showed you from Dark Side Clothing with the skull and the raven, that was on my list, that ornament. But since I found this in the garden centre, I thought I was just going to get this and not bother with the raven and the skull. Besides, I'm 30, so I've got like the rest of my life to get that ornament. So yeah, I'm also in the past I was kind of afraid to show what I was like really, because you know, kind of scared to be offensive. But I recorded myself showing her what I got. So it's got, because it's a skull and it's kind of like death and, you know, a bit morbid, but it counteracts the evil and death with the fairy. So these wings, I won't say they're fragile, but you can bend and extend them and like that. So a bit like bat wings really, but yeah, really nice. So it goes with the kind of like, looks like an Anne Stokes figure, but I'm not sure. So it's called Mystic Legends Lady Sitting on Skull. And this was £20, so, you know, more than enough to spend. And the raven, the ornament that was on my wish list, the skull didn't look exactly realistic, but this one did. This one does, because it's the hollowed out eyes, and of course the skull is the best bit for me because it has the rose, and you know, between, just what I like. So that's that. Next things I got are games. I've got Blair Witch, because I'm all into the physical copies now, and I'm also really liking horror, so I got this. And also Life is Strange 2, I haven't even started. Well, of course I haven't unsealed these yet, particularly for this video, but I was so glad I got this, because I wanted this for quite some time, and it's one of the last PS4 games that I've really wanting. My brother sent me a Amazon gift card. It's only £10, and with it I've still got one item that's coming from Amazon. It's a typo CD. It's dead again, so that's still to come. I think it's all the way from EU. It's not in the UK, so I've got quite some time. I think that's due in next week. I think all my other parcels are due in next week, but again, with all the COVID situation, it's understandable just to wait. Don't you know, blame the sellers, blame the kind of the courier. I don't blame the couriers, but just give it time. So with that, I bought the Typo Negative collection, which I was really going to buy on eBay, but that was like 30 quid, £26. This was 24, so. And I was surprised how small it looks compared to my hymn collection, which is obviously bigger, like that, but smaller. It's kind of, this is kind of the same size as my I Love Said No special edition, which I'll show in my collection video anyway. So it contains all the albums except from Dead Again, except from the 2007 album. 1991 to 2003. Obviously, 2007 is the last one. I also got a few chocolates as well. I got some Aero Bliss, which are nice, but it doesn't smell nice. It smells like sour milk, but it still tastes nice. I prefer just the plain milk. I expected to like the hazelnut praline one more, but prefer the milk one instead. I also got some big ass Quality Street strawberry one, because strawberry one is my favourite. Not the hazelnut or the big purple one, but I prefer the strawberry one because the fondant inside. I don't know exactly what's in this. I'm expecting a big sweet with the whole fondant in the centre, but I know that's not going to be the case. It just says contains individually wrapped strawberry delights, so I'm guessing that it does kind of feel plasticky, but I'm kind of wishing that the cream eggs come in big varieties, you know, that contain just lovely gooey centre in it. I also got some really nice Lindt Nuxor milk chocolates, which were really nice. Dark and milk, and obviously hazelnut is like my favourite flavour. I also got a mug from a rabbit mug from my colleague, and also got some other chocolates from my colleague as well, and I got a Neil Gaiman book. So I got Quality Street from my other colleague, and I got a Neil Gaiman book, which I knew I was going to get anyway, but me and Mum went to Chichester one day and might as well just pick out the Christmas gifts I might want, and so I picked out this. It was in a proper merchandise shop where you get Funkos and a mixture of a lot of Warhammer stuff in there, and also more massive amounts of Funkos and comic books. And I saw this on the shelf right up near the ceiling. And yeah, it's Neil Gaiman, The Ocean at the End of the Lane. I haven't even started it yet, but it looks really cool, and mainly because of the illustrations in it. So I'll just tell you what it's about. It's a novel. So obviously Neil Gaiman is a best-selling author and creator of books, graphic novels, short stories, films, and television. So obviously includes American Gods, Neverwhere, Coraline, the Graveyard Book, which I love, which I have, and I just adore it. And also Norse mythology, which I gave to my brother. So yeah, quite a thick book there. So that was just a handful of things I got from Christmas. Of course, Christmas this year has been really quite strange, a bittersweet. Did a lot of Skype calls with my brother, and yeah, an old partner. Very, very happy news that he's finally engaged. Yeah, I was very pleased for that. I was like, finally, because I'm a kind of traditionalist where I want people to get married first before they have children. What else did I have? Oh yeah, I had smellies from my aunties, because you can never have too many smellies, too many bubble baths, because bubble container things, which is we can't do any of that, because I do still love my baths more than showers. Croaky fruit. I think that's it really. Just a handful of things. once I get my once I get the CD from Amazon, and once I get my other eBay items, which they will all be included in the collection video, the Primal collection video, if that wasn't a clue enough, then I'll show them to you. That's like giving you hints of videos to come. So yeah, that's my haul video. I know a lot of people do these, but I thought this was in the back burner for a long time, since November, especially the the Black Friday haul. So yeah, hopefully this back burner thing won't happen again, and hopefully get back to normal. But in the meantime, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.